dirty, every deal's flawed, but somehow yours still gets the free applause. Same old sins, just a different skin. Funny how selective outrage kicks in. You dress frustration up as critique, but rage performs better than thinking deep. And every time the numbers change, you scream it's rigged, you swear it's fake. Say it's broken, say it's dead, say it's the worst you've ever read, but don't confuse disappointment with a point you never had. Say it straight, say it clean, say you're angry, say you're mean. Don't call it truth if it's just the heat. Don't call it facts if you didn't read. Maybe you were wrong, maybe you're just loud. Maybe it's easier to scream and shout than to admit that you don't check out. Maybe you were wrong, maybe you're just loud. Maybe it's easier to scream and shout than to admit that you don't check out. Maybe you are wrong, maybe you're just loud. Maybe it's easier to scream and shout than to admit that you don't check out. In skin and blood I feel the flaws. They never ask who wrote the laws. I walk the streets with borrowed bones. They pray to names, they kneel to thrones. I taste their fear, I drink their lies. I watch them rot and call it time. They burn their future just to feel, then beg the
Hey, what is going on everyone, and welcome back to another stream. So today, well, as you can already hear, I'm going to start by eating first, because I just got home, instantly put it up the live stream. So yeah, and we're going to be playing some ARKNIGHTS endfield. That's right. So let me boot up ARKNIGHTS endfield. And I think I fucked up because I didn't update the game. Actually, I completely and utterly forgot. So I'm going to start by updating the game to the new version. Hopefully it doesn't take too much time. But yes, I forgot. I was going to update it yesterday, but completely slipped my mind. So let's hit update game. And 15 gigabytes. 15 gigabyte update. It's a pretty big one. I guess we're getting 2 new regions and stuff. So yeah. We are going to be trying to pull Arcane. Though I only have like 30 pulls, I think, saved up. So I don't know how I'm going to like actually guarantee her. I think I'll have enough to guarantee her this patch, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get her this patch. Also, what's up, Ghost? How you doing? And welcome to the stream. As you can see, I'm updating the game. Don't mind Red Hood staring at us. Got her in 60, no weapon, in 3 temples. One more temple and you guarantee a 2575. But are you going to try to go for the weapon, or are you going to settle for the battle pass one? What's up, Cynico? 20 pulls. That's pretty lucky. Can you get the weapon? Or are you not going for it? Was probably open when C comes. Oh. I see. Well, if I cannot get Arkane's weapon, I think I'm going to wait for any character that comes after C. What's up, Zai? How you doing? Or Zal. Is that an I or an L? But yeah, if I don't get her weapon, I'm going to wait for the banner after C or Sino or whatever her name is. So what Gnome? Hello, welcome to the stream. Take the pull for neck banner. I see. How is the... I guess we still don't know how the battle pass weapon is, right? I don't think people have tested it yet. Or have they? Oh, 70 and 70. I think that's pretty good. 120, but I got 2 arcane. You got 2 arcanes? Like on your last 10 pull? I guess one of them is like early PD and the other is the guarantee. Because getting it early, I don't think it resets the 120 PD, does it? Or does it not? I actually don't remember. Oh, I guess it does, and then the dupe is what doesn't reset. Last 10 pulls. That's pretty good. What does her dupe do? Anything to extreme? Sent out those videos about Genshin being weird? No, I have not. I saw someone posting it on CJ's channel or on CJ's Discord server, but I didn't watch it. I know Saintotes posted something about it, but I haven't watched it. So yeah. I mean, if you post it on the Discord, I can just take a look at it. Maybe not today. Today I want to keep things positive, you know? Today is a big day, big updates. I want to play endfield. Don't want to be reacting to no Saintontas today. Just going to spoil my mood. Already worse than it already is. Because I got late to work today. I overslept. I stayed up late getting the recording for the VXV video. And I couldn't even start editing it because it was already too late. So I fell asleep at around like midnight, and I had to wake up at 4 a.m. I woke up at 7. So yeah, that was something. Thing is, my coworkers and my boss were trying to call me, and the thing about me is that I always keep my phone completely silent, not vibrating, just completely silent. And yeah, they could have called me like 1,000 times. I wouldn't answer because I was deep asleep. Earlier upgrade for her battle skill, not really impactful. I see. Also, what's up, Glenn? How you doing? How you doing? Nom nom nom. Bro, I think I found the best food in the fucking world, bro. Man, sweet potato is such a fucking like crazy food item because this is literally just air fried sweet potato and it tastes like the dish of the gods. Well, obviously, I'm not just eating sweet potato by itself, but god damn. Viewer poll. Glenn asked me if I do viewer pools, which is like pool for the character on viewers' accounts. And I said that I don't mind doing it if people want to watch it. I see like a lot of bigger streamers do it, but I don't know. Good God hands. I mean, I wouldn't place your trust on me to pull your characters because I'm incredibly unlucky. At least most of the time. Also, how long is this going to take, bro? Guess in the meantime, we can watch something. What do people want from me? Who the fuck is mentioning me? Oh. Let's not open that. Because sometimes people are crazy. And I'm going to turn on my fan because I'm sweating like a fucking pig. It's like 40 degrees outside. There we go. Now it's a lot better. Damn. Glory to Arcane. Glory to her HYPERGRYPH. Absolute glory to HYPERGRYPH. So let's see what we have here on YouTube. Right. What can we watch? Also, let me switch to this to see like what people have sent me. A friend request. Oh, it's Rico. Okay, I'm going to accept you. Anyway, I guess we do have a video on React Slop that we can watch. Here.
A lot of people online like to pretend that Wuthering Waves is the best gacha game of all time with nothing wrong with it and that it's better than every other gacha game in every other way, and that is just not true in my opinion. If that's your truth, then that's your truth, but that is not my truth.
Your truth and my truth. Who came up with like that term, like your truth and my truth?
And today I thought it would be fun to hop
Because I swear to God, that shit's overused as hell.
on the mic and talk about all the things
And
I
it's
don't
funny
like
as
about Wuthering
fuck.
Waves and where I think that Kuro can improve. Because
When you don't use it, like,
honestly, a lot
seriously.
of very small things that seemingly should be easy fixes for the game that would really
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's what he's saying. Like, it's very like small things, but they stack up. They start stacking up, and it becomes like a big thing when you add all of those up. You know, like, oh, you're nitpicking because Like, you can't move in the air while jumping? Bro, what a nitpick. Yeah, but together with all the other nitpicks, like, it becomes a thing.
Elevate the game to the next level for me. And as a disclaimer, this is not meant for me to incite a war between the Hoyo bots and Kuro bots in the comments of my YouTube section.
It already started, bro. It already started. People have watched 0.1 seconds of this video, jumped to the comment section, and already started going to war. I swear. People completely ignored the video and they went to war. If you probably check the analytics, most of the people didn't even watch it to the end and they still commented. Let me see. Where is sort newest? Did bro do a crazy YouTube algorithm poll? I guess bro did. Still got an insane 87 dislikes.
Twitter behavior is funny sometimes, but also cringe, and I don't want that in my comments. This is not me hating on Wuthering Waves. I actually have played Wuthering Waves every single day since the game has came out. Kind of embarrassing, but I have. So I obviously like the game, but I also like Genshin Impact.
Arrow is not here.
I also like
He's probably watching VXV.
The list, I hope, doesn't go on. Maybe, okay, I like Reverse 1999 too. Okay, I feel like I'm missing a game. I really hope I'm not. I play too many of these gacha games to begin with. But wait, hold on, guys. If you're out of asteroids, but you want Yang Yang, you want Sui Sui, or you want one of the upcoming characters, we got a problem on our hands, and that's a problem that I'm here to solve today.
Yeah.
You guys need to go right over to U7Buy, which is the most trusted YouTube.
Another fucking, like, top-up website, bro.
Wave. It comes across as being unnatural for me, and I just don't prefer to make videos like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little ramble and rant that I have about the things I don't like about Wuthering Waves, and I hope you are respectful in the comments, because we do not want this comment to be a war zone. I want the best for Wuthering Waves. I think we all want the best for Wuthering Waves. So let me know if you agree or don't agree with anything.
Loot bar? It wasn't even loot bar. It was
if you like
some
the video.
other
God, I
website.
can already see people are going to dislike this video because I'm not
New
speaking
locations are good.
purely positively about Wuthering Waves. But anyways, a like on this video really helps. And if you subscribe, I make content on different gacha games.
What is the topic of this video? I don't know.
Discord down below. Anyways, let's get into the video. And just one last thing. This is, of course,
3 minutes in and we are still not into the video.
I'm not going to say that this is like objective in any way, because I really feel like most criticisms of things are subjective.
But I guess it's necessary to have all these disclaimers, because people are just like, you know, people are going to do people thing. So having all these disclaimers, he can go back to, hey, this is not what I meant to do with this video, you know, like shit like that, which is understandable. I should add some disclaimers to my videos, like saying, warning, if you're a Kurobot, this may trigger you.
Agree, I'm sure,
Some
on everything that I say about everything, and that's okay. I'm going to give you guys my reasons as to why I feel that way, and I hope that you guys can give me reasons as to why you don't feel that way in a respectful way. Which brings me to my first point, which is maybe a hot take, but I really don't think that the English voice acting in Wuthering Waves is particularly good, and I don't think it's meaningfully gotten better since the beginning of the game. I do think it has gotten,
I mean, it's just like your average,
I really just
English
don't find myself very impressed with the voice acting in the game. And this is no hate towards the voice actors. All the voice actors that I've seen for Wuthering Waves have been very passionate about the game, very loving towards the characters. So all the voice actors, I'm not trying to put hate on them at all. If anything, I think the studio is not giving them the best direction.
We know, bro.
We know. Characters just don't have
no need to like
especially when I compare
specify
to,
it.
The other gacha games that I play. I think Reverse 1999, for example, has great voice acting. I think generally,
I mean, it's okay. Like the voice acting in Wuthering Waves is not bad. It's just that every character kind of sounds the same. Not in terms of voice. The voice sounds like different. They're different people, but emotionally, they just sound the same. No. Personality-wise, they all sound the same.
Stariel has
that's what makes like the voice acting not as like intriguing as some other games. But a lot of these big gacha games don't have like out there voice acting. or a lot of range when it comes to emotions during the voice
their
acting.
voice acting. Same for Genshin Impact. Again, I'm using these other games as reference points, not because I want to make the assertion that Wuthering Waves is worse than them, but rather
There's another disclaimer.
they're the other games that I play and the other games that I can compare them to. So I personally don't think that the English voice acting for Wuthering Waves is good. There's been a lot of memes that have come up to it, like the Denia Ashes to Ashes
Ashes to ashes!
whole debacle, and I really just feel like a lot of the voice acting is cringe. I'm sorry. When I pick Imeth and she says, ooh, laser sword, or something like that, I don't like that. I feel like it's kind of cringy. I don't know. I don't like it. There's of course exceptions to this, and there are moments in Wuthering Waves where I feel like the voice acting is very good, and there's certain characters who I do tend to like the voice acting for quite a bit. For example, I do really like Cardithia's voice. I also really like Cantarella's voice, but I think the vast majority of characters...
I mean, from the thing that showed on screen,
I also
Carlotta did win like voice actress of the year.
really like Cantarella's voice, but I think the vast majority of characters I just don't tend to like. And before someone says, oh, but just play it in Japanese or something, I like English voice acting. I don't want to read subtitles when I'm playing a game.
Same,
And
bro.
it's just my
Preach,
opinion.
brother.
The other voice acting languages I don't know about. They may be great. They probably are great. But the English voice acting has definitely been weak for
I
me.
mean, yeah,
I also
Japanese
feel like
voice
the
acting
localization team for
sounds
Wuthering
great,
Waves
but I
isn't
don't
particularly
understand
amazing. And when compared
Japanese.
to a game like Honkai Star Rail, who I'm really surprised every patch almost has like really up-to-date English slang that they use and just English memes that really make it more immersive and more...
Yeah, it makes it seem more casual, more real, and a conversation that would actually happen between characters. You know, it's kind of like how I feel about Nikkei too. That, well, it just sounds like an actual conversation other than like people reading a book to each other. You know, there's like no disrespect between characters. You know, it's too high of a respect point for each character. Not everyone has the same level of formality. It's not respect that I wanted to say, it's formality. Not everyone has the same level of formality with one another. In Wuthering Waves, the level of formality between characters, it looks to be like mostly the same, like with very little variations. While in other games, like it varies a lot, especially when characters use different type of slang. They use like more teasing jokes and stuff like that.
fun, I would say,
You know?
compared to
It's too clean. Yeah, it's sanitized. It's sanitized. It is what it is.
Wuthering Waves, where sometimes they be saying sentences like, the Threnodian has imparted the Sentinel's wishes on...
Yes, of course, it works for certain characters. For example, I think it works for, I don't know, characters like Lucilla, which she's supposed to be a teacher and present herself. For characters like Zani, you know, which is supposed to be composed and present herself. She's at work. But like for most other characters, not really, you know.
on the blight of humanity's sorrows.
Rather hear English than hear Japanese and read Break Immersion. Yeah, I also don't like reading. Like, I watch a lot of anime, and all of the anime that I watch is in Japanese. I don't watch, like, English dub. And I read a lot of manga. So, it's not like I mind reading, but when I'm playing a video game, I don't know. It's just a me thing. Also, what's up, Magnus? I saw your message. I didn't say hi. And Akihiro, how you
the
doing?
tacit discord in your arm is resonating with the Sonin's caskets, or something like that, where to me it sounds like English for people who don't understand English. Like, I know it's English, but I'm not understanding it as a native English speaker. And I feel like they could really maybe dumb down the way that they're speaking in a way that just makes it more accessible for people. Like, I understand that maybe someone's going to say in the comments, like, Eric, maybe you're just stupid, like self-reporting yourself being dumb. I don't care. I feel like if the game isn't digestible for, like, most people...
You know what it is like? You know what it is like? you know how certain characters, when you watch like something in English, and then there's this certain character that speaks in old English, you know how it feels like it's very formal, very like strict English, and that's completely fine for a one-off character. For example, it happens in anime and in like other type of dubs, where a character speaks very old English in a very formal tone, and it's funny or interesting for one character. Now imagine that for every single character, for like 20 or 30 characters. It starts to become like a little bit too much.
Then that's not a good thing, and I feel like the localization could be improved. So the next thing that bothers me about Wuthering Waves is the fact that they forced me to use Rover for like 99% of the story. And while I understand that they probably do this for like immersion purposes, I personally just don't care about that kind of immersion, and I would much rather get to use the characters that I've spent a lot of time and a lot of effort and energy building to actually play them in the story, instead of using like Rover, which honestly doesn't feel very good to play and just makes the game feel a bit more clunky and just a bit more irritating. I'm sorry,
Oh no, bro said the game felt clunky. Prepare to get attacked, bro.
Don't want to play Rover most of the time. I would, I understand it sometimes. I actually think Genshin Impact does a pretty good job at most of the time allowing you to play your own character in your own teams, and sometimes forcing you to use Aether or Lumine, where Wuthering Waves, it's like you're using Rover more times than you're not, and I just don't like that. So another thing is the profile customization in Wuthering Waves, I also think is quite bad.
In other
gacha games, I get to display more of my characters, and if I get bored in some of these games...
And you never see it. You never get to see another player's profile. Like, ever. It's not even funny. Since day one of playing Wuthering Waves, I've never looked at another player's, like, profile. And I used to check, like, other players' profile in Genshin when I played. And I used to check... You see, like, pretty much every day, like, your friend's profile in, for example, ARKNIGHTS endfield. You never see it in WoW. Like, what is it doing there?
I low-key will sit
This
there
we're
and
gonna
look
go
at my
after him,
friends'
time
characters
to have
and
a
look at
better
their builds
PC.
and
True.
just compare my builds to them because I think that's fun, and I can't do that in Wuthering Waves. The only profile customization you get...
Wait. Does bro use a square monitor? Haven't seen one of those in like
your sigil, and you can display 3
20
characters
years.
on your profile, and those characters can't even be accessed like their builds. Like, I can't look at that character that my friend owns and look at their build. I can just see that they have the character, and I think that's really lame, and that does kind of annoy me about the game. I wish that there was more customization.
And not to mention that clicking on someone's profile takes like 5 seconds to load because of the animation.
I wish they would let me show off more of my sigils that I've earned, kind of
also,
like how Genshin Impact
the game is
allows you
up.
to
I'm
display
going to
more of
press
your name
play
cards.
because
And I
it's
would like if they
probably
allowed me
going to do the
display more of my
patch update in the
characters
game.
and allow me to actually look at the builds of my friends' characters in the menu. Which kind of brings me into my next point. I don't like that Wuthering Waves seemingly doesn't have the systems in place to allow people to create websites like Akasha Terminal or Fribbles or other websites where you can kind of
Akasha Terminal is pretty good
and kind of compare characters' builds. I think probably for the same reason to why you can't even see your friends' characters in the game, people haven't been able to create these types of websites. And while this may seem...
when I started playing Wuthering Waves, I found it very hard to find like what is a good build versus what is not. Because they didn't have anything like this. You couldn't check other people's builds, and you actually had to look and go on a deep dive on someone like playing Wuthering Waves and doing like endgame, and then pause the video to like check what their build is if they show it. So it's just like harder to like check like what's good, what's not, what's enough and what's not enough. In other games you have that like from day one, like, oh, go for this amount of crit rate, this amount of crit damage, this amount of energy recharge. I guess you kind of have that for Wuthering Waves, but it's not as easy to find, you know?
Seem like a small thing, especially if you're a more casual player, you may not care about this at all. I really do care about this, and I really love how a game like Genshin or a game like Star Rail, I can kind of like show my friend like, oh look, I have a top 15% Sandrone, or I have a top 1%
Restart
Jade,
the game,
or things like that.
press
and I can
OK,
craft different builds, different teams, calculate different things.
the game is
I
here.
think that kind of depth to the game does add a lot to it, and I would really like to see Wuthering Waves implement those sort of things that would allow people to create those systems on top of allowing me to actually look at my friend's character builds in game. This is kind of a smaller point that also
got
ties into
30
that same
pulls,
sort of
nice,
customization
congrats.
thing, but I would really like if Wuthering Waves had a more robust friendship system. You might not even know, but what
the videos looks like it's like a 30 FPS dropping to like 2 like every 5 seconds.
Wuthering Waves does have a friendship system in the game right now, but the only thing it does, I'm pretty sure, is allow
it's
you
not
to
the
unlock
stream
more
lagging,
lines of that character to view in the
it's
menu.
the actual,
and while a
like,
game like Genshin Impact will also have that same sort of thing, I do really like how in Genshin, when you get a character to max friendship, you also get like a cute little name card, and it really stinks that in Wuthering Waves, if you want to show off that you like a character, the only ways that you could do that is by putting them on your profile, like as an icon, or pulling them literally C6 to get a title.
Yeah.
And I wish that they would also give you a title when you reach friendship, like maximum friendship level with them. I think that that would just be really nice for the game. So now let's talk about some of the
yeah.
changes in
the way you get titles in WoA is so fucking dumb.
Game and around the combat itself, with the first one being that I would really like to see them do more frequent endgame resets for Wuthering Waves, kind of in the same vein as Zenless
or just
Zero.
add
if you
more
don't know,
game
Zenless
modes.
Zero actually resets endgame every 1 week rather than every 2 weeks. Every Friday, Zenless Zero has a reset on one of its 2 endgame game modes.
Yep.
And I would really love to see Wuthering Waves do something similar to that, because I think that Wuthering Waves...
Let's see. Shader compilation.
Like Zenless Zero is a game that really focuses on combat and perfecting its combat. And
again in 20
love if they
bro, is everyone getting like giga lucky? I swear to god, if I don't get Arcane in my first 10 pull, I'm uninstalling the game.
Endgame game modes, I find those to be the most fun.
And I'm going to the other side. I'm going to the other side. I'm going to become a Kurobot.
As a more, again,
though I kind of already was. Because I got called a Kurobot a bunch of
quote-unquote hardcore player, and I find them to be the most challenging and
need to go to 20 pulls. What the fuck is this luck?
Game. And I think that Wuthering Waves has some space for
like Unani.
And again, to compare,
giving me your luck, bro, after you already spent it.
Deadly Assault should really be implemented within Wuthering Waves.
40 pulls, still no luck.
And if you don't know what Deadly Assault
thank God, not
Deadly
everyone
Assault
is lucky.
game mode
I would have
Zenless
feel left out.
3 floors to it. In each floor, you pick one
okay, in
team and
20
you fight a
and
boss. That boss is really hard to kill. Like, you're not going to kill that boss unless you're like the best player in the world or a whale. And you're scored based on the amount of damage you deal to the boss and also the amount of mechanics that you deal with that boss properly. And I think that Wuthering Waves would really benefit from having a game mode like that, and I think it would be so much fun to see. And
yeah, a game mode where you don't have to shield for the latest character would be nice.
Some people might be saying that that new endgame game mode, or that newer one, Matrix, is basically that, but I don't think it's actually very...
You're forever lucky?
Matrix is about killing the bosses and using multiple different teams
then I'll
to
take
kill
it.
those same bosses in the same order. I would much rather than just copy and paste Deadly Assault and put it in
Save
WoA.
it till
I
hit
think
guarantee.
that would be great for the game and just really
I'll
fun.
get her
so staying
anyway,
on the topic
so
of endgame, I also really dislike Whimpering Waste personally. I think of all of the gacha games that I play, right now my least favorite endgame of all of them is Whimpering Waste. I just find that it's pretty egregious with its HP inflation recently, and I also feel like it's so egregious with the amount of shilling that it has. If you don't have the 3 teams that are shilled in the little buffs that they give you, good luck clearing,
just
especially now. I don't know how
Lino
anyone's
for
able to
proxy?
clear. I find it so difficult, and I consider myself a pretty decently good player.
I
with an
probably
account that has
will.
honestly all the things that are even
Personally.
shilled. So I don't even know if it's like a skill issue or not. Let me know if you guys feel the same way. Maybe I just suck.
It is not a skill issue. They could make it a skill issue, but it's not. It's just a DPS check. And how fast you do your rotation, and do you have this character kind of check. The thing about endgame in most of these games, and I've heard that, for example, ZZZ, in their endgame, you can get all the rewards without like beating everything. Like getting max stars, or however it is there. And I think that's pretty cool. It's probably more or less the same as Endfield is going to do with its latest endgame, where you just need to play it and interact with the mechanics to get all the rewards, and then for all the whales and sweats that want to get as far as they can, just do all the HP inflation you want on there. Like, you can do all you want there on like that harder difficulty, just make the rewards attainable at a lower difficulty, so that no one is left out. The people that don't care about endgame or too much about combat or don't have the latest units can still get all the rewards, like premium rewards, and the people that really care about, well, min-maxing and probably whales, they can still test out their characters on the highest difficulty.
I don't know. I don't
know
do,
why
really
these other games
dislike
don't do
Withering
that.
Wastes. So kind of touching more upon HP inflation and a really hot topic about power creep within every gacha game, I can make a whole video about what I think about that. I actually am of the belief that there needs to be a level of power creep and a level of HP inflation in every gacha game in order for them to support their business models. At the end of the game, guys, we are playing a gacha game. We are not playing a single player RPG game. So you kind of have to know what you're signing up for when you're playing one of these games. And unfortunately, one of those things is that old characters tend to become obsolete over time. However, something that I think that Wuthering Waves...
They don't need to. This is something that people keep saying, oh, it's eventually it's going to happen because they have to, otherwise new characters aren't going to sell. Like, most of the sales is not because the character is good or bad. Most of the sales is because people like the character. And it being good just adds on top of it. For example, most of the times they...
Task leader. Arcane. Continuing mission.
I was hearing something, so I instantly like went to... Yep. 3,000 auto barrels. Damn, that's new. I think that's a new intro. What? Never seen that before. But as I was saying, like, these companies don't need to force power creep. And you can see that with Genshin Impact. Like, sure, during Natlan, they have like insane power creep with like Mav Week and stuff. The numbers went up like crazy. But if you look at it now, you have like very old characters that are very good. Like Mona just became like very good not long ago. And it's a standard character from 1.0, for example. So no, you don't need power creep to sell characters. And Genshin is one of the like best selling games, like one of the best grossing games. So this talk about, well, you need power creep, otherwise characters won't sell, it's just complete bullshit. Endgame is where a game dies or lives to create a legacy, so I'd say inflation is the laziest way to make... yeah, I agree with you. Only plays easy for the story and character designs. Power creep and overall power ceiling are completely out of control. Are you going to pull Arcane? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Chichi is meta character in multiple teams. Mizuki is one of the top 2-3 DPS. Both standard characters. Yeah, that's what I mean. So, no, it's not impossible for these games to make money not having like insane power creep. You know, obviously it's hard to balance a game which has like so many characters. For example, if you look at something like League of Legends, you never have like a untouched character for a very long period of time. They are always buffing, nerfing, and buffing items, buffing characters, nerfing characters, like all the time, because it's impossible to maintain a perfect balance between all these characters. So obviously, for example, in Genshin, there are Pyro characters that are going to have better DPS than other Pyro characters, and Dendro characters are going to be better supports than other Dendro characters. That's obviously going to happen. That doesn't mean that it has to happen on a literally like constant basis. So yeah, but that's mostly not because of power creep in itself, but because of like how hard it is to balance like everything.
Waves hasn't been doing, not even I think, they haven't been doing this yet, that the other gacha games that I play have been doing, is creating
Struggles
buffs
to
for older
reach
characters.
30,000 now. No, I'm not a pro player. I used to get 50,000 4 months ago. I mean, it depends on like the type of endgame. It's like rankings, right? Imagine the max rank is 10 on a video game. You go from rank 1 to 10, and the best rank is 10. If everyone like playing the game, if 90% of the players are between like rank 2 and rank 5, and you're like rank 8, for example, you are still very high rank. And if it's virtually impossible to get like rank 9 and 10, you're basically getting the best score possible, as an example. So it all depends on what the overall community can get. It's like contingency contract in ARKNIGHTS endfield. Not every time you're going to be able to get 50 or 54 stars. That's not going to happen every fucking time. Like, people just have to accept that. In OG ARKNIGHTS, there are like CCs that you can only get max stars after it released in like 3 different regions 2 years apart. Like, or 1 year apart, because China gets things first, then you get another server, I don't know which one it is, then it's global. And only when it gets to like global or to that other server, they can figure out like how to beat that stage, because people just can't. And you have to base yourself off that, like how much can people beat. But obviously, if that means that you cannot get all the rewards because you cannot beat max stars, then that's obviously bad. Because you shouldn't get punished because the devs just like went insane with HP inflation. Same enemy, same boss. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Can you still get like all the rewards? If you cannot get all the rewards, then it's bad. If you can get all the rewards, then you just have to compare yourself to other people like you, because it's more like a stat check or a skill check. If it's to get the rewards, you need like max points, then it's a stat check rather than anything else, because you need to meet those requirements. Thing is, HP inflation is the real problem. I trust you. I know it is. I know it's getting out of hand. It's the same in Wuthering Waves. I would say the same in WoA, for example. WoA HP inflation, it's also getting out of control. But as long as you're able to get all the rewards without needing to get like max points, that should be mostly fine. And I mean like with older characters, that should be mostly fine if they do like a lower difficulty. Because I've never had a problem personally with HP inflation and like making content like giga difficult or tailored to whales, as long as I can still get like the rewards without sweating, you know. But that's a me thing. You're obviously fine with having like a different opinion, but that's just how I feel about these kind of endgame modes. And I feel like it's getting harder and harder for people like me that don't really like to sweat in these endgame modes to get all the rewards.
And I think that we're at a point now.
For example, I haven't clear TOA in like a really long time, because one, it's not fun. Two, I would have to sweat a little bit with the characters that I have.
Where older characters really need buffs
For
and Wuthering
example.
Waves. I look at a game like Reverse 1999, where I would say it has the best buffing system, along with like Zenless Zone Zero, where in Reverse 1999, they have the concept of things called euphorias, where you can just imagine it as like a buff to a character, and sometimes those buffs will completely change a character's playstyle, and completely change to where that character belongs on which archetype. For example,
Yeah, it's like the favorite item in Nikkei, where older characters or characters that are not like very good or very strong, they get a favorite item that you can give to them and they become like better. It's like a buff. Sometimes it buffs them by a shit ton, and sometimes it just buffs them a little bit.
imagine if they made a buff for Jinxie where now she is a Spectro Frazzle DPS, and she's actually a lot better now too, or she becomes a Spectro Frazzle support even, or something in that vein. I would really love to see Wuthering Waves buff old characters, whether that's actual interesting kit buffs like Euphorias, or like Zenless Zone Zero, where they actually give characters completely new animations, new mechanics.
Yeah, remember
and just
Spectro
completely revitalized
Frazzle, bro? Only 2 characters have that. Or I mean 3 characters with Rover. Like the Aero, like corrosion thing, only 2 characters have it. Plus Rover. Like, it's been over a year.
When they give them potential unlocks, or even if they just give them final damage buffs, like in the same way that they actually
You only
give
need
these
6
older
out of 9
characters
stars,
in
nice.
that new Matrix Endgame game mode. I just feel like they need to address old characters being obsolete, and it's to the point now where every 5-star standard character also is completely useless, except for Verena, but I just think that that's not fun for anyone. It really feels punishing losing your 50-50 in Wuthering Waves, and even in a game like Genshin Impact, they've actually been doing really good recently at buffing old characters. Chi-Chi is now a meta character. Yaemiko is now a meta character. I would also not be...
And Yaemiko wasn't even a meta character when she released, and she's now a meta character. I don't know if you guys remember, but Yaemiko was such a letdown because she wasn't like the best character when she released. And she was very clunky to use. Her auto-targeting was like insanely trash. And it was like, people still got her because she's like hot, but it was such a letdown at the time.
Be mad at all to see a system kind of like Honkai Star Rail, or maybe
And
even
Fischl
Reverse
exists. Like, Fischl was a 4-star character, was better than one of the most hyped up characters of 2.x in Genshin Impact, bro.
99, where in Honkai Star Rail, every year they add some old limited characters that you can actually choose to be in your 50-50 lost pool, and you can remove some of the older standard characters from that lost pool.
Is Bro talking about
Every
Nikkei
a
here?
meta
Because
character. Yaemiko is now a meta character. I would also...
Nikkei allows you to do that. Like, you have a selection list on the standard banner, and you can like select the characters you want, and every character that releases goes to the standard
not be
banner.
mad at all to see a system kind
Fischl's
of like
still
Honkai
insane?
Star Rail,
Yeah.
or maybe even Reverse 1999, where in Honkai Star Rail, every year they add some old limited characters that you can actually choose to be in your 50-50 lost pool, and you can
That's
remove
cool. I
some of
didn't
the
even know
older
HSR
standard
did that.
characters
That's pretty
from
good.
that lost pool. And
And I
also
heard
buff
they are
sometimes
buffing older
standard
units
characters.
too.
Like Welt, for example, got a really meaningful buff, and he's actually good now. So I would
Yeah.
really like to see Wuthering Waves start doing something like that. In Reverse 1999, actually, almost every older character, after a few patches, gets added into the 50-50 lost pool. So you can lose your 50-50 to like a character that came out only a few months ago. And I find that kind of system really player-friendly, and it makes it feel a lot less bad when you lose a 50-50. Not to mention how in Genshin Impact, they also have the concept of capturing Radiance, which is not had in Wuthering Waves. Honestly, I think Capturing Radiance needs to be added in every single gacha game that doesn't have it right now. What Capturing Radiance is, for those of you who don't play Genshin, it's a 50-50 loss prevention system, where after losing 3 50-50s in a row, you actually cannot lose your next 50-50. It is guaranteed
Oh,
for you to win it.
really?
You can actually trigger Capturing Radiance even before 3 lost 50-50s. It's just every lost 50-50 escalates your odd to get Capturing Radiance.
So it's a 50-50 after a 50-50. Kinda like a 50-50. So it makes the characters more like a 60-40, and then like a 70-30, and then like 80-20, and then just like 100% even if you are like in a 50-50. Probably. That's what I get from it. I think I've heard something about it when they introduced it, but I didn't look too much into it.
Which guarantees the character and makes it so you can't lose so many 50-50s in a row where you can in a game like Wuthering Waves. Again, this is not a Wuthering Waves only issue. Most of the gacha games that I play have this, and I wish it wouldn't exist in all of the gacha games.
Those 50-50 you always end up getting that tiger guy.
Wuthering Waves in their systems.
True.
The first thing
Losing the 50-50 in Wuthering Waves is like so fucking punishing, because every character in the standard banner is completely useless, and if you already have like Verena at like S1 or S2, she's also useless. So, you know, you don't need more of her. So it all just goes to waste. In most other games, like the standard characters are actually pretty good. For example, Welt in HSR, which he said just got a buff and now it's pretty good. For example, most of the characters in the standard banner in Genshin Impact, Mona is insanely good. Tainari, when I used to play Genshin, I used him all the time. He was like crazy good. I don't know how he is now, but I always wanted to get him. I always wished, like, when I lost a 50-50, I was like, please be Tainari, please be Tainari, you know? Who else? Mizuki, I think. She came out after I stopped playing Genshin, but I guess she's good. And Chi-Chi, she's also good now. So, you know, when you lose a 50-50 in Genshin, it's not as punishing because those characters are good, and getting more constellations for them usually is good. As for Wu, it's just like Verena, and you don't need like more than 1 or 2 constellations.
It's like Wuthering Waves ecosystem.
Inflation slowed down and only been like 2% each cycle for months since like a U problem. On who? Just came here to watch the live stream. Do not want to argue. Got attacked by some crazy Kuro fans this morning. It be how it be. Think bro is talking about ZZZ HP inflation. But let's not talk about that. That conversation has sailed like long ago, okay? It has sailed like long ago.
I personally don't mind it. The thing that I don't really like about it though is, why do tuners exist? I feel like there's no need for tuners to exist. Just let us level up echoes with Echo EXP materials, and then let us just unlock their substats just by doing that.
Yeah, because like you level up the you still need to level up the echoes to get like the substats. I mean, you know what would like be pretty good? If instead of having to level up the echoes and then use the what's it called? The tuner in Wuthering Waves, it should be like the other way around, where you use the tuner first to see like what stats you're going to get, and then if you like the substats that you got, you level up the echo. I think that would make like a lot more sense. First you tune it, then you upgrade it, you know?
And then let us just unlock their substats just by doing that.
And that would make like a lot more sense, because if you still need to level it up with XP materials, why the fuck do you need to tune it? Just like unlock it with the level up.
I don't know why we need tuners as well to unlock the substats. I feel like that's just overly complicated and overly unnecessary and frustrating, especially if you run out of tuners, which has happened to me in the past. I can't think of why tuners would need to exist in this game, and I think they should be removed. The other thing I want to talk about when it comes to echoes is I would really want them to increase the echo storage limit. And I'm at the point now, again, I don't represent the entirety of the player base, but I do represent some players where my echo storage is constantly full and I constantly need to delete
the stat
echoes.
before leveling?
And it's gotten to the point where I don't even look at the echoes I delete anymore. I just be deleting everything just to get some space. So I stopped having them flood my mail. And I just wish that they would increase it by like maybe double it. Instead of 2,000, make it 4,000 echoes. Something like that would be nice. Another thing is that the 4-star weapons in Wuthering Waves are really useless and really bad. The only 4-star weapons.
Yeah, we kind of already know that. Anything else?
In Wuthering Waves, it's like if you don't have a 5-star or world bosses before even unlocking them, but it kind of doesn't even matter when you can't get the character's regional flowers without actually going there, and you can't actually even get the echoes for the character you want to build if they do have a new echo field and you have to...
Yeah. I think the flowers, I think they fixed it because you can now buy flowers, but for the echoes, yeah, you can't build a character with their perfect set if you start playing now and you get like Yuki, right? If you start playing now and you get Yang, you can't just get her perfect set unless you re-rolled and you are lucky to get it.
Go to the new map to get to the echo
field. Others, you now
like
Gusto, look up Rena, and so many more characters sound the same emotionally.
Fields as like a trial before you unlock them.
I don't know, they do
in the map as well. But yeah, guys, those are I think all of the issues that I have with Wuthering Waves. Again, I don't expect you guys to.
Also, that was so long ago. Like, what do you mean? Are you like are you like 1 hour behind? I talked about that like in the very beginning of the stream.
Agree with me on every single opinion on everything, because that would be literally insane, and I'm just not delusional like that. Maybe I should be, I'm just not.
Okay, I think this is a good video. I think he raised some fair points. There are like some nitpicks, like 5 minutes of like disclaimers, you know. And that's the thing about the flowers, which I think you can buy flowers, and you can also visit other people's worlds to get flowers. I guess you can also like get echoes from other people's worlds, but that's a lot more cumbersome. It takes a lot longer time, and it's bothersome if you are not playing with a friend and you're trying to get into random people's worlds, you know. But anyway, that was a pretty good video. So let's go back to ARKNIGHTS endfield. And let's... Yeah. So I got a total of like 30, 40 something pulls that I can do. And I really hope I can get her in these 40 pulls. If I don't, I think I'm still able to guarantee her. But it be how it be. May luck be on your side. Had 12k. Damn. So let's start with the first 10 pull. Wait. Did I not get like the free 10 pull from the previous banner? Oh man. Okay. Absolutely nothing. Let's see. It may be a fake out. They do have fake outs in this game. And it is not. I'm only 1 5-star. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. By the shop free pulls. I don't think I have enough. I don't have enough to buy them. I was buying like some random shit to level up character. Not gonna lie. If you can't skip the animation, really? I'm not going to skip the whole animation. Another one. If you believe hard enough. Yeah.
Edmund, help!
What's up, Shan? How you doing? Oh man. Damn, there are a lot of Stellas here. Great, last 10 pull, I think. Can I get some of these? Get some of those. Exchange the tokens. What tokens? Oh. I did. So, two more temples. Though the second one doesn't count for PD. But whatever. Oh man. Oh man, I'm not going to get her, am I? I am not going to get her, am I? You're doing story or gacha only? I'm playing a little bit of the story too. Shen, get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to see your face. I want to see your BFF. Not you, bro. So let's just do like the free temple. Just get it done with. Just end my suffering. One attempt to a 5-star operator or better. I guess I'll do that one.
Excuse me, is this where...
What's up, FP game? How you doing? Do we do singles or do we wait for... You'll get her in urgent? No, that boat already sailed. Do we do singles or... Yeah, I'll do like 4 singles. Wait for 10? Should I? I'm luckier with single pools, by the way. I always get the characters I want on single pools. Let's check this, actually. I guess we can get this. Plus 2 of these. And can we do a 10 pool? No, almost. I mean, I guess we can do a 10 pool. Let me get the battle pass, actually. Wait, did my factory run out of batteries? Oh no! Why? What happened? What happened? It literally worked fine for 1 entire month? And now it breaks? Wow. Nah, neither. Fuck? Did I make too much? I just forget to sell stuff? Oh, is it because this is at max? Maybe? Where is it? 67.9k. Is it because of the Shironite? No, it's not. Right? Anyway, I don't know. Check mail. Oh, right. The mail. I forgot. There you go. Fairness. What's this? Oh, I can select 1 3-star operator. When was this sent? This is the old one. Why is it favorite? I thought I just got this. Let me do that. Let me see. That's the old one? Yeah. Set your birthday. How do I set my birthday? Enter birthday. Month 9th. Day 28th. Yes, I think that's my birthday. Do I get anything? Or do I get set before? No, I'm setting my birthday to my birthday, bro. Also, what's this? System still locked. That's a new system? Get 2k from the event. Yeah, I can do another 10 pull right now. So let's do that. Oh! if I lose the 50-50, at least be it to Mifu. Okay? I pray if I lose the 50-50, please be Mifu. But I don't want to lose the 50-50. So give me Arcane. Ardelia? If it's Ardelia, I'm actually timing you out. No joke. Hell yeah. Li Fang? How long? Until I feel like untiming you out. It's both Arcane and Mifu. A double?
Seshka Liaison, reporting in for duty. My name, I mean my codename's last right. Just call me that.
And
Why your Arcane looks so blue? She's blue. Oh man. Oh man. I feel like crying, bro. I mean, we can get like the last one here. I guess we can get like 2 more pools here. And I need 3.5k more thingies for another 10 pool. So I guess we just... Where's the battle pass? Protocol pass here. This is a new weapon. Well, I got P3 last ride. I don't even know how many I've got. Let's unlock this. Oh. I've already... Bro, I'm already like level 7. Like, what the hell is that? Okay, that's good. Since I already unlocked it, can I use this to get some more pulls? No, Concepta, please don't use Origeometry to get like thing. Game has beef with you, most probably. Bro, what do you mean it has beef with me? You know how much I've sacrificed? How much dislikes I've gotten? Trying to argue how endfield is the best thing humanity has ever created? Like, brother, you have no idea. You have no idea how much I've sacrificed. Yeah, I ran out of batteries. Why did I run out of batteries? Like, what? Like, what happened? So, the Shiranite is being made. I guess this is being made. I guess. No, there's 0 of it. Why is it 0? Something happened. Something broke. And I don't know what it was. I may have broken something. By mistake. But I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete all of this anyway. So, yeah, I'm not going to like bother with that right now. Oh, what is this? 1 day, 2 days, and 3 days. Wait, we get a weapon? Okay. That's 5 standard pulls. Let's check this. This is the normal pulls, and this is the... Oh, the scratch thing! Oh, I think some letters for values to fix it. Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to do that right now. Got Zhuangfang Yi on Family's Manor on PD. Actually, let me check on my last right.
And I hope that our battles may bring.
Wow, only one more to go, guys. Only one more to go, by the way. Yay. You guys want to check my other standards? You have Amber. Wanna see Li Fang? Wow, guys, 4 out of 5. Damn. Wanna see Ardelia? Where is she? 3 out of 5. Are you last right, main? No. No, I'm not. I'm going to use Caitlyn's passive on my head, bro. Alright, let's scratch. Oh, 80? Nice. 80. 80. Just 80. All. Damn. 800. Next in 17 hours. Double reward stamp for today. That's pretty good. Oh, it doubled. It doubled. I just noticed. Double reward stamp for today. Nice. Nice. That's pretty good. I guess all my luck went to that, bro. Because all my luck went to that, I guess. Let me see. Can I? No. You are lucky? Yeah, I'm lucky I lost my 50-50 to last fight, bro. Anything else? Oh, this is the new thing. In the main mission, yeah. Contingency contract event has ended. I've gotten everything I wanted. Echoes of War. Combat drill. Yeah. Let's do that. Luck kicked in at the wrong time. True. Could have kicked in like 10 minutes earlier. Let me see. We never read this, right? We just like go the fuck in. And just like random bullshit go. Also, why is Levitain used in every single like one of these? You are lucky if you don't lose only 150-50. Yeah, I know. The more I pull, the more like weapon currency. HYPERGRYPH shilling for her? Yeah, probably a... Oh right, I forgot that we changed like... I forgot we changed like to her when we used the ultimate. Ouch. Let me see the execution. That's pretty good. Because Leviathan is an AoE and a strong one. I mean, yeah, but you don't have to use her every time. I mean, I guess like she just fits into every into every team. I guess. Like even Leviathan fits into like any team. Wait, my mechanic just sent me a message. Can I? Saying that my car is ready today at 6:30. I'm going to ask if I can get it tomorrow. She has aura? She does. She does. Okay. Also, I got like the base build for her, which is pretty good. Now we have Echoes of War and Protocol Invitation like thingy. What is this? Have to change the. Okay, this is the invite thing. Okay. I tried making a sample contract poster. Sure. I can customize it, I guess. Let's put Rossi there because she's cute. And I mean, we're just doing advertising for them, bro. Let me see. Her and this. Let's see. This is a pre-made one. Share via what? Oh, I downloaded. I guess. Copy text. Oh, too much text. Okay, I'll choose one. Anyway, let me copy my code. If you guys want to use it, if you don't play the game, I guess. Why does it still show a notification though? Oh, first share. It still gives 100 for the first share. Okay, that's good. Now let's check this. Oh, I need to complete the mission first, which is fine. What else? Claim that 100 tomatoes? Yes, yes, yes. Why tomatoes though? Actually, let's do the... Is FSR on? Did they turn it on? Frame generation off. Render scale 100%. Global effects. Oh, effect quality. Huh. Wait, what? Oh, I can only put like... If I choose low, it selects both low for both. It's fine. Oh. FPS. It's fine. Render scale 100%. Oh. No, it's not off. That's good. Idea. Code doesn't work? Hmm. I guess you it needs to be like either a new player or a returning player. So yeah. So it's probably not going to work if you like play the game regularly. Oh right, I forgot, I don't have power. I was trying to like access the zip line. But no power. Also, why am I using Funky though?
I'll be right there.
Get together, people!
I can't believe. Oh right, I had Funky because of the picture event, I think.
Outstanding technique. Impressive.
That's right. So I'm just doing this because I want to finish the dailies to see if I can do like one extra 10 pulls. Because I'm addicted and I cannot stop. We love gambling? We do. We do. That's one of the pleasures of life, being able to gamble. Oh, I got one for for this weapon. Did I do the thing? The engraving? I guess I did. I guess I forgot to take it off.
All variables within estimates. You can't escape gravity.
Made a battery factory? Where is energy? You need to boil water to spin a wheel? Bro,
We did it as a team.
I had my factory worked for a month straight without breaking down. And today I log into the game and it broke down. I don't know what to tell you. It was fine. I didn't change anything. I mean, I placed more Sharonite thingies. It's not that that shouldn't be a problem, I don't think.
Sterilize this area.
Late game earlier outside the factory stuff, pretty fun.
Ready when you are.
I mean, the factory is not for everyone, but you can skip pretty much like 90% of it.
Clean and slick. Nice move.
Ouch. But in the early game, when you're doing the like the tutorials and stuff, it can be annoying. Absolutely yes. But if you power through it, you can just like skip all the rest. Are Gilbert and Arcane is insanely good? They are. Skill issue? I guess so. I'm not even mad at it. You know, I'm not even mad at people saying like skill issue when it comes to the factory, because you are right. Switch techniques. Ah. In addition to the default technique, gold quality gear can be switched to newly added. Gear assembly switch all technique screen. In addition to the default technique, gear components. Assembly technique of gold quality gear can be individually switched. The new assembly technique added in the current version update costs 90%. less stock builds. The latest technique also compatible with all other gear assembly. Okay, do we use like incompatible? Wait, what? Copium technique, hetonite technique. I guess sure. Sure, I'll take a look at it like later, not now. Can change it anytime. Yes, I know. But I'll read like everything later. I'm not going to read it now, honestly. But I'll check how it actually works like later. If you want to do the last one. Yeah. I'm assuming that we need to get like that resource and finish the story to get access to it. So I'm going to do that and then I'll check out what it does. So a lot more stuff completed. But I'm already level 12. And we can do another temple, I guess. Right on the dot, actually. Let's see. Nothing, bro. A whole bunch of nothing burger. I'm actually sad, bro. Alexa, play Despacito. Despacito. Nothing. Nothing. Literally zero. I got nothing on me. How far away am I from the guaranteed? 69 pulls to guarantee, bro. Nice. Camilla 112 pulls because we got on my really? Swipe the card. Wait, I'm going to ask something to my mechanic. I'm going to ask my mechanic how much was the repair, you know? How much it was to like get oil, filters, and everything I asked for. So depending on the answer, I might swipe a little bit. Just a little bit. Just enough to get me closer to the 69. Or closer to like the hard pity. Not enough to get me all the way to hard pity. Because we still have a huge patch ahead of us. And if I don't swipe, I think I can still hit the hard pity. So it's not like I need to, you know. How to LARP ARKNIGHTS. I mean, I've seen a lot of people comment on like anyone saying like endfield good or endfield anything, or arguing that endfield is not bad, you know. I've seen people commenting like, oh, OG ARKNIGHTS is better than endfield, or OG ARKNIGHTS, even OG ARKNIGHTS has this, OG Arknights is like they keep mentioning OG Arknights as if it's an own to Enfield. Like OG Arknights has better endgame. OG Arknights has better characters. OG Arknights is more like this and that, you know, and better story, better lore, better whatever. I keep seeing that, but I kinda suspect that people saying that are not really fans of OG Arknights. They just say that because OG Arknights makes more money and they kinda parrot whatever people say. So they heard that and they just like start yapping about it. I cannot see like actual OG Arknights fans and real fans being like that. I just cannot picture it, you know, because I've never seen a OG Arknights fan like go all out of their way to like shit on any other game. Why would they shit on like their company's like second IP? Guess you will get Arcane another 20 pulls from now? I wish. But access to GeForce Now, open Enfield after 4 months, got a new character in 20 pulls. Brother! Why are you flexing on me? Why are you flexing on me? Huh? What did I do to deserve getting rubbed in the face with your luck? Huh? What did I do to deserve that? Yes, most of them were just LARPers. I guess. Like, what the fuck, bro? Also, I've had a like ice pop in the freezer for like a week and it's still not frozen. Okay, it's literally freezing in my hand. You know that thing where like if you tap water close to the freezing point, it like starts freezing like instantly? That's basically what's happening right now. Also, yes, I'm eating ice cream. I mean, not ice cream, more like just ice, you know. Also, what's up, Terwin? How you doing? Last boss is going to make you cream hard. It's fucking peak, really? Best gacha boss ever created, hands down. Ooh, that's a very tall order to be like the best one. Gonna be lurking? Sure. Hope to be of good use to like background noise. What's with the boss music? I don't know. But the boss music or the music in general in ARKNIGHTS is just like too good always. Also, let's see if we can snipe her weapon. We're going to get her anyway. I guess my luck went to the weapon. Literally the first one. Literally the first one, by the way. I guess. I mean, I'm just him, you know? I'm just him. Cursed my luck? No. Trust me. When I get lucky, it comes in bulk. But when I get unlucky, it also comes in bulk. So the unluckiness ended like on the character banner, and the luck started on the weapon banner. So if I go to the character banner now again, I will get lucky. That's how it works. Because the unluckiness actually started all the way in Wooden Waves, because I lost my 50-50 to... what's her name? To Anchor. So it started all the way there, and it passed through like the dimensions and came to endfield. But now I just reset my luck. Bro's luck works like a factory, everything is in bulk. Yeah, basically. So, can my mechanic actually answer me so I can spend money? Because I don't know how much I'm going to like chill out to my mechanic. If he asks me for like $100, $120, I guess that's fine. I'll pump some money into Enfields to support my favorite company. Till this date, I don't have Anchor or Verena. Really? Like, what the fuck? Who do you get when you lose the 50-50? The like Tiger Boy? Bi-monthly and pass? $30 more pulls? Good luck, bro. Bro, great value. You get one pull. Oh, actually, wait. You got sticker and stuff? Lingia and that Arrow girl or whatever. Bro. I actually used to use her a lot. I don't know about the daily thing. Because the daily... I mean, this is the monthly pass. I used to buy monthly pass for Genshin and Wuthering Waves. But every time I buy this, like I log in for a couple of days and sometimes I forget to log in. I just feel very bad when I don't log in. Because sometimes I just don't feel like playing the game. You know? And some other times I just can't. The fuck are those goggles? Bro, what's wrong with my glasses? Aren't they pretty? Fakers just drop a 20 bomb against Game. Ain't no way. Actually? There's no way. $23.5. Hot damn. Brother. Poor Glory, bro. 23.5. I'm without levies, no more gam. Yeah. I guess so. Holy shit, bro. They got absolutely stomped. I guess it makes sense. Faker did say that they are going to lock in. After they lost against G2, they were like, bro, it's not that they played good, we just played bad. And we have to do better. And I was like, damn. I actually thought that Faker was gonna say like, bro, Doran, you need to go, bro. Doran, get the fuck out. But the thing is, I like Doran. I hope they keep him. I think they have a pretty fun synergy. Even if Doran is not like the best player, I still think like he shouldn't be like out of T1. Hope you get gain another 60 pulls. Not another 60 pulls, bro. Just say like the next single pull or something. Watch that match highlights. I'm not going to watch it now. Also, what's this? This is free? Oh, the name change. Right, I forgot. I was like, free stuff? No, just a name change. Hmm. Okay. So let's just like start going for the quest, because I think we all want to do 30 pulls. For a weapon? Why did you pull the weapon? I mean, I say that, meanwhile, I also pulled the weapon first. Anyway, with data from the Rift Sealing field trial, that's a mouthful, Shadow Knight Nexus research has made significant progress. That's great. However, there are still a few steps left before we can handle the very large rift. They could come up with a better name than very large rift is like very goofy, bro. Didn't do it yet, don't want spoilers, but have fun. Yeah, sure. You could say that the current version is capable of handling small rift fissures, but sealing the very large rift will require the proxy's power as well as the protocol original. I propose calibrating the Shadow Knight Nexus using D-Junk's instrumentation after all. D-Junk has the most advanced protocol original technology. You're coming to D-Junk? Bro, if she was already coming, why did I pull for her? Like the name is like how I go to work in my very fast car. I guess. Should have prepped it. When solely as the viceroy of Wooling, but also as your old friend. Wooling City has been busy with all kinds of preparations lately. I apologize for disturbing you at a time like this, but this concerns this concerns the very large rift. I'll say that. See you on D-Junk. Or I'll wait here for you. Okay. So let's go to D-Junk. And wait for her there. Oh, 60 pulls done and no arcane. I'm basically at that too, bro. We're in the same boat. Let me see. There's so many songs. Which one? Oh, there's only 2 albums? Soils of Life. Let's set that. Oh, she's already here.
Endman, you've returned. We verified the details.
Yes, I have.
Our Arsenal engineers have cleared out some space and started the tests.
Mm-hmm.
Dijang is literally the largest protocol originium of Talos 2. I believe this
The very
treatment
large
working
protocol
thoroughly
of
with
Originium.
success.
Need me to help with the testing?
You already did back in Wuling. Now, all we need is to wait patiently.
Okay. Just wait patiently. I can hardly wait, bro.
Actually, we asked you back not just for work. There is a personal side to it as well.
Supervisor
We going on a
Haneda
date?
made a complaint. Peace has returned to Wuling, but you seem unwilling to take a break. You know that once the Sheer Night Nexus is ready, we will head straight to our next battlefield.
Okay.
So for now, we want you to take a proper rest under our watch. It is
Me?
necessary.
What about
Rest, Endman.
you?
We'll see you
I
shortly.
thought she was talking about you. Isn't Fang Yi the one, like, overworking herself to exhaustion? Why'd she have the gall of talking about me, bro? Is this a new room? Oh no, that's my room. I thought it was another exit. Man, when they gonna add, like, actual dormitories here? Just sit here and watch them work over there. Just sit here relaxing with my feet up my desk and just watching them work. Oh. A young brother. Young brother? Like brother in arms, or brother like in brother? Yo, yeah, yo. Hey, watch your hands, bro. The creation of digit. What the fuck? Masks. This guy's from the beginning of the game, I know. Feel like Ardashir and Nefereth is working for that blue girl.
Administrator.
I also have that feeling. Or at least they are part of the same group. My eyes!
Endman, are you all right?
I'm okay. I just had a dream. Maybe I'm a little tired.
What did you dream of?
A strange space, many transport belts, and the suppressor. Famo. Fuck. Yes.
Let's talk about the dream later. How goes the Shiranite Nexus?
The tuning has been successful. Its capacity for
8
Originium
gigabytes?
energy proves flawless. Once the proxy arrives, it might become the mighty weapon we need to seal the very large rift.
Not the very large
Sounds
rift.
like good news to me.
And here's even better news. Arcane's awake.
Oh,
She
good
wants to talk
news!
with
It
you
means
in person.
she's going to come
Jen
home
is
soon, right?
already off to talk to her.
Endman, if you're ready, we should head to the main pillar as well.
Let's not keep her waiting.
Brother Kid cares about Enmin in this story. She always cared about Enmin, but hello? Oh, we're back here. She was Chan.
Tianshizhuang and Endman, you're here. Maybe
That
we
looks
can
like
keep
a
this one
very
quiet for a
hard
while.
bed.
Nagging is caring, okay?
Thank you, but I prefer less nagging.
Why you... Whatever. I don't argue with patience. I'm just glad you're all right.
You don't argue with patience.
Apologies,
Somehow I
Archie.
doubt that.
It was my decision that put you at risk.
None needed. You made the right
What did you
call,
miss?
Tianshizhuang.
Not much.
The Originium arts I've mastered failed to kill him.
Me getting blinded, I guess.
When I woke, I immediately ordered Summit to share the intel. Blight miasma concentrations in the North Wuling exclusion zone are spiking. Neferith's trick has affected the very large rift.
Now you need Tang Tang? Why do you need Tang Tang?
I knew it.
They're doing everything they can to open the very large rift.
What?
But their target is not Wuling.
It is you.
It's you, Endman.
She said the thing from the live stream. Oh, they are picturing the fight that happened inside the thing.
It's beyond me. The ether keeps restoring Ardashir's body. He can't be truly killed.
And Yvonne, I have Yvonne P1. But I didn't get Tang Tang for her.
Take me to the Endman, before the truth hurts him.
The truth.
The truth? Was he talking about the very large rift?
The very large rift and its changes. Are they a trap?
An obvious one. The very large rift is increasingly active.
Just call it the rift, bro.
Hard to ignore.
Just call it the rift. Them calling it the very large rift always cracks me up. But we need to have the initiative. He doesn't know we have the Shiranite Nexus.
True. If the Shiranite Nexus works as intended, the initiative will be ours. Once everything is ready, we shall head to the exclusion zone bastion, Yinglong Pass, and go forward with our plans from there.
VLR?
Hold on.
Yeah, VLR would be a good one.
Yes. While you were unconscious, The Endman and I completed the Nexus. There's still room for improvement, but its state is close to the intended design. I'm confident we can use it to suppress the very large rift.
The task force is standing by. I'm formally reporting back.
You just came around. That body of yours needs rest.
My duty is to handle any exclusion zone crisis. No one knows the zone better than me.
There are others in your town.
No, I must lead the task force myself. Or are you willing to let the Endmen face even greater risks in the North Wuling exclusion zone?
I mean,
Okay, fine. But at least go with us. Don't want you overdoing it again.
so what's her best team?
Fine, I understand how you feel, but certain things shouldn't be rushed.
So in endfield, you pick kind of like a DPS or any character that you want, and then for the second character, you need to make sure that the combo skill kind of works together, and that they can create like a good reaction and have like a good like pairing. And then for the third slot, it's like any character, and for the fourth slot is like any character. So you basically just pick random 3 characters, and one of them has to be like more of a better selection, but most of the characters that you build a team around, you can just like scoop them up and throw them in a bucket, and they're going to work probably like most of the time. Double DPS with 50/50 is good out ass.
Repeating those words a bit too much over the
Yeah,
years.
you can do that. Xiao's mom? Like Xiao from Genshin?
But this is different. We have Sirenite and the Endmen.
Can that Fox girl work? I think so. You get Arcane and Ardelia in the same team with Wolfguard and maybe Levitain. And I guess you just like Wombo Combo, Daddy Falcon.
This could be a rare opportunity.
Which has more value, DPS Arcane or Support Arcane?
Very well. And
They are both Arcane,
please
so they
take
kind of have the same
Sharonite
value.
Nexus and go on ahead to Yinglong Pass.
That's a viable combo? Yeah.
I shall muster our forces outgoing. The exclusion zone is a dangerous.
But I would
place.
guess like a
A
support
larger
Arcane.
force is
If you
needed
already
to
have a
reach
strong
the very
DPS,
large
if you are in need of a strong DPS, then you can also use her as a DPS. I guess she's pretty strong too.
We worked hard to complete the
Bro, I
Sharonite
didn't get my
Nexus.
daily monster
Do well
today.
to
I'm about to pass the fuck
Go,
out.
Arcane. It's time we head to Yinglong Pass.
I've been waiting for this day for far too long.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going down this direction and you'll reach Yinglong
This
Pass.
fucking thing is still like unfrozen. Or frozen, I guess. I guess unfrozen. Let me in. Still haven't updated it? Damn, sucks to be you, bro. Meanwhile, I'm talking out of my ass because I updated during the stream.
Are the proxy and Ardashir still in the scroll?
That Ardashir could be hiding some nasty tricks. But he's no match for the proxy.
According to the records, there were entities on Terra who wielded Farenmut powers with incredible capabilities.
If they were all on Talos too, maybe we wouldn't have to do all this heavy lifting.
Mm-hmm. Didn't even download the game? What do you mean? You've never played Endfield? I guess you were asking like the other day, right? About the factory and stuff. But I thought you already tried it. Or you're stuck with GeForce now? That kind of sucks. But I guess like the lucky thing about Enfield is that your normal ping is just lower. You know, it's usually like, at least for me, it's around like 40 to 60. Meanwhile, like the other games, Genshin has a little bit higher ping, and Wuthering Waves has like
the situation under control.
a lot higher ping.
Thus sealed this path. Our vanguards have cleared
So
the area
it makes it
ahead.
less
We shall
shady,
carry on
but
as
still.
usual.
You're finally here.
Endman, what is it?
Most unwise gacha games. Damn, bro. Did the finger slipped?
Yinglong Pass.
Concepta, I don't. And that's pulls for her.
Be defending the pass
Second
now.
dupe, so I can't
really
make
like
her
Enfield a whole
DPS.
lot better, Enman. I'm just curious. That's all.
I mean, I don't think this is Wuthering Waves, so you don't need you don't need this, the second dupe. Is that the reference you were trying to make? Like, oh no, I need dupes to make this character into DPS. Guess it happened too many times. Oh, thought I was going to fall. Too many times in these games. Like, he's a support. Pull her 6 times and you make her into a DPS. Autocorrector. That's why I always disable it.
Our way into
Also,
underground channels
my
is
mechanic
after the environment
doesn't
of the
want to
North
tell
Wing
me
exclusion
how
zone
much it
The
is.
surface of the Easy has become unsafe. The raft will bring us there.
Like,
It's faster.
he's mental. Like, come on, just tell me how much it is.
An artificial water channel beneath the marker stone.
10 years ago, the Tianshu dredged the underground river to repurpose Yinglong Pass. It is now part of the pass's defensive system.
Your mechanic's cooking up some meth? I mean, my mechanic is pretty chill. I always pay, like, on the spot, right? I don't like to owe anyone anything. So I just pay on the spot, but he always asks me if, like, if I want to wait to the end of the month to pay, like, if I want to, like, divide the payment in like 2 or 3 without any extra fees, by the way, and stuff like that, because I get paid at the last day of the month. So, and he understands that a lot of people like send the car to the mechanic, they aren't expecting. So he lets people that he trusts a little bit more to, like, hey, if you don't have the money right now, you can pay up when you get paid, you know. He always asks me that, but I always pay up front. Peak mechanic, true.
Look there. Maybe there's a surprise waiting for us.
Anyway, I'll explore later. Warning, you are now in Yinglong Pass, the Wuling Scientific Development District. Blah 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 blah. Great. What else? We just go. I guess this is the more linear plot point.
Very Very impressive.
Or the more linear map?
Here, the quarantine line of the exclusion zone.
God
The
damn,
battlefield,
bro.
Yinglong Pass.
I always ask myself, like, how the fuck do these people, like, build something like this? And then I remember that in real life, we have, like, some stuff that is basically as impressive as this. Like, or almost as impressive as this. Like, giant-ass bridges across oceans, like, tunnels and shit like that. So it becomes a little less impressive when you think about it. There was one classified document in Suarez Valley. I don't know if you found it.
Use my authority level to create a path.
I don't know. I usually don't really go look for these documents. Collecting them is not something that interests me much. If I see them, I will pick them up, but I never go out of my way to like pick them up. Romans are insane. Yeah. But not just Romans, like even more modern architecture. Like, I can show you one. Let me see. Let me see. Look at this. Look at this fucking bridge. You know? Look at this fucking bridge. Look at the size of the houses here and how long this bridge is. Just imagine how deep it goes, you know? Like, humans can build shit like this. This is huge, by the way. I know it doesn't look huge because the photo is taken like from very far away, but it's like huge. Like, even modern stuff like this. Obviously, when it's like old stuff, it's more impressive because they didn't have the same technology as us. That better be, that's my tax money. True. It is my tax money too, bro.
So far.
They're a small force, but strong enough to face the zone. And she should be arriving soon.
She? Who's she? You mean the... She? Like, she as her? So let's...
Wait, look at
Why are they running away?
On your toes.
Okay, I'm on my toes.
Formation! Block the blight miasma!
Oh, we got to see them work?
You're back, Captain. And greetings, my endfielder friend.
What's up, bro?
Blight activity has spiked. The blight miasma has begun to approach the pass. With the wrist cuffs, the Yinglongs will hold out for 1 to 2 hours.
Where's the proxy?
Something happened outside. She went looking for the source of the miasma.
Understood. I'll take it from here.
Roger, men. All units, command has been transferred to Task Leader Arcane.
The instant transfer of command.
Given your current state, you sure about this?
As long as I stand, there's no question about that. All Yinglongs, spread out in teams of 3. Set risk cuffs to hot and execute action plan B. Overflow, sync the depth readings every minute. Summit, take 2 men and run the emergency patrol route. Then use sky poles to photograph the blight miasma in the zone. Our primary objective is to contain the blight miasma. It must not interfere with the mission.
Yes, men. Holler away.
Yes, man.
Get messy.
Talos 2 is the planet where the precursors from the OG ARKNIGHTS came from.
Wait, what's that over there?
So, the Doctor? Didn't know. I know the Doctor like ran away from the OG planet because of something. I watched like a full lore video, full like 2-hour lore video or some shit like that, but I don't remember most of it. It was just like so much, but I remember some parts.
Get back.
The observers.
Blight shades sighted. Stay
Without
formation.
you,
Full alert.
Blight shades.
bro. At the time, I had like
These enemies.
These people, why did they...
Not people, just enemies.
when I watched it, I had like what 300 subs, not even that, and no one was watching my live streams like at all. I had 0 viewers.
Together, people!
Ouch. Okay. So the targeting is a bit different. I'm feeling that the targeting is different. I don't know why. I was watching Trust. I don't believe you. To Lone Trail. She runs from IS2. Butterfly. Pop. Oh, is that Wolf from Kindred? Death Incarnate? Oh, she came. I came. Y'all came. Completely necessary thigh shot?
You're late. It's been 10 long years.
Are they going to do the thing where they butcher their own sales because they make you want the next character? So someone saving for like Gilberta at the time or for Yvonne didn't pull for Yvonne because Tang Tang showed up, and then didn't pull for Tang Tang because Rossi showed up, then didn't pull for Rossi because Fang Yi showed up, and then didn't pull for Fang Yi because Mifu and Arcane are coming, and now people are not going to pull for Arcane because this girl is coming. So you're just perpetually saving for the next character without pulling. You're playing this like a normal game without interacting with the gacha because you always want the next one.
And you are...
Do you get Arcane? No, I have not. Unfortunately. I tried to.
That little ink spirit?
Huh? Did you just call me an ink spirit?
I mean, yes.
The name is Si. Don't forget it again.
Did she do the Rossi
Lady Si,
thing?
how are things in
Or
the
it was
exclusion zone?
it just me?
Not good. The zone is infested with blight shades.
Blight shades? Oh, like the Inglong-looking enemies from earlier?
We must act with haste. I suggest we
Stop
deploy our Ying
pouting!
push deep into the zone and eliminate
I
the blight
didn't
shades
want to
clear
pull
out.
for you.
Eliminate?
Don't make me
Sounds like
want
a
to pull for
realistic
you.
plan. An unpleasant shadow is only given form by an undesired light. As long as the rift exists, the ether shall continue to mimic these lost souls. Your top priority rests still in
See?
Shirenite.
Like number 4 in Chinese.
I'll take that.
So, wait, is 4 Si
Yes,
in
the Shirenite
Chinese?
Nexus. So it's not just memory loss. Your reflexes are slower too.
She's a must pull, yes. Every character is a must pull. And it's not even because they are meta. I mean, they all are. But it's because they look so good. Yes, very much. So, S is 4. And it also sounds like the word death in Chinese, which is also unlucky. So since endfield is 1.4, and then we have another 4, which is S, which is next patch, and it means EOS will, it means endfield will EOS next patch. Like, I swear to God that is going to happen. Like, finally, it's going to EOS next patch. All signs point towards it.
I have to
Bet
say
you
that
didn't
Little
see
Drone's
me
really
coming up
talented.
with that one, did you?
This thing actually works.
It's been EOS since 5 months ago.
I just drove through the zone. The Shirenite Nexus probably won't cut it as is. My presence shall remedy that. I shall prepare a ritual for augmenting the Nexus. Settle affairs and meet me later. Oh, before I forget.
Wait, let me see that again. Why are the eyes twirly? No, I couldn't screenshot it in time. Dust would be proud. Is that Ardashir? Yes, it is.
Ah, we meet again, and
What? Oh, she stopped it. Ardashir?
Small gift for you.
Did she capture him? Yeah, I also noticed Arcane's ear twitch. We call that a gift? It's more like a bomb.
Where did
You're
you
giving me a
send him?
bomb.
A prison, designed by me. Strengthened by 1,000 taboos of the scroll. Should be enough to keep the semi-miscreant in. I just can't stand
guess.
listening to him talk. It annoys me so much, I can't focus. Don't worry.
That's the
miscreant
price
asks
to
be
pay.
bound and won't be able to move. Go ahead if you need to ask
Bully
me
him? Gotta sleep with one eye
Ardashir
open.
definitely has some valuable information.
Agreed. Let me check on Yinglong Pass first. Then I'll take the Endman to the prison.
A ritual for augmenting the
Bro, are
Shirenite
you
Nexus.
telling me that
An
someone that
advanced
just
character?
rips open a rift in the middle of nowhere and just TPs out cannot get out of the prison? Oh, cannot get out of the prison, bro. He's there because he wants to. Cannot tell me otherwise. Hey, girly, you come here often? What are you looking at?
YSTF mission logs.
Lee, those enemies. The ones called Blight Shades.
You will see.
They're...
An etherside phenomenon, I believe.
Yes. It wasn't too long after the disaster when the Yinglongs found them. The
I don't think I will
Tianxian
see it
Guardians
this
incident
stream
that
because
occurred
I'm
when
ending the
etherside
stream pretty
consumes
soon.
its victims. They are momentary information fragments. Blight Shades were usually sighted deep in the zone. Such incidents were very rare as well.
I have to
They only
edit
mimicked
like
how the
a
victims acted when they were alive.
the VXV
Like a
video.
flashing phantom, they would dissipate
It's
in
like
a few minutes to
1.5
half an hour.
hours. I have to compress 1.5 hours into
Never
20
seen
minutes.
So many Blight Shades attacking Yinglong Pass.
I still don't know how I'm going to do that.
It feels as though they're trying to escape the zone.
Yeah, we don't want the
Precisely why
zone.
we
They
must
probably
extract
don't
more
want
info from
the
that
zone
artist
either.
here. He manipulated rift phantoms at the market.
Don't worry,
and
the
knows
story
how
is
to
long.
wield the ether. He might have had a hand in this.
Lady Sif
Also,
said he gave
I
himself
tried
up,
pulling her, but I
he might
couldn't.
have other plans in mind.
The Yinglong Special Task Force rarely interrogates prisoners. Most of our enemies aren't people, after all. But this might be a refreshing experience.
Hmm. Damn, Merkin has such nice fucking thighs, bro. I swear to God. How much did you pull? I did like 50 pulls. Did like 50. So, yeah. Well, almost... Yeah, 50. 51. Skill issue then? Fuck you, bro. What do you mean skill issue? Luck is a skill? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe for people with it.
Key of Fairy and Will. Move as a razor's edge. Yinglong wins.
Whose
Final
thighs? Arcane. Look at that. Holy. Shame I can't rotate her. Can I not? Can I rotate her? I check her behind for research purposes. Alright, we cannot like check like the backgrounds. Can we? Bro is broker than a new player. I am. I've spent everything I had. Everything I had. But look for the positive side. Look from the positive side. Look at this. Look at what I got. Exactly. I got her weapon. Can you describe the way you like about it? I would need to get a better look at it to like really take in the feeling that I'm feeling. So can I like take a better look at the
extension of the
characters?
Sheer Dam. Your PAC might just come in useful. Let's save that for later.
Let me see. Database, tutorials, gear, facilities. I cannot get like characters. And not check the characters? No. do the trial. Oh, right, the trial. I can do it again. Oh, have this. It gives a shitload of pulls. Let me see. And after this, I'm finishing the stream, by the way. So, you see... Let's go here. Because it has, like, the sun. So you can see better. You know how... she only has, like, one thigh completely exposed. And the other one is, like, covered with, like... armor. And the one that's not exposed is, like... on her main side, which is she fights with, so it's tactical, right? So the reason is like tactical and for comfort, and it's like she doesn't have like the biggest thighs, but they are still like nicely thick, you know, they are good proportion, and it's not like they are too much or too little. They are just kind of like in that perfect in between. And combining the arm... Don't look at me like that, Arcane. Don't look at me like that. I know. Just bear with me. I'm not like... Okay, thank you. So... the combination of like some bare skin on the thigh plus all the tactical clothing, it just... What's up with like me talking about your clothing and you look at me? I'm not making fun of you, Arcane. So the tactical clothing just makes it like so much better when you have like that. It's just a cultural thing, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But you have to have taste for it. You know, not everyone has like the same delicate taste that I have. So it's not like I can like tell you, oh, it's good because this reason. No, it's because it's good. If you don't like this, I mean, just check your taste buds because there's something wrong with you. I'm complimenting you, Arcane. Okay, don't look at me like that. Oh. Also, what does she do when you look at her? From which side do you need to look at her? Or does it not work when it in like combat? Write a book about it? Maybe I should. Maybe I should. It's hard to come up with words like during live. So, you know, maybe if I make a full dedicated video on it, on talking about how good her thighs are. What about it? Just enough to tease you? Yeah, leaving like the rest to the imagination, you know? So anyway, I think that was a good live stream. I see that we have a lot more new people checking out the live stream more regularly. And I really appreciate you guys watching, taking time of your day to watching the live stream, watching me yap about random shit. Maybe we argue about some random stuff, but we have a good time here. So thank you for coming, and well, see you guys next time. Magnus, Ghosts, Kogatsu, Nana Komatsu. Holy shit, I cannot speak today. I mean, I barely slept, but yeah. Didn't have my monster, that's the problem. Ghost was here. Glenn was also here. Syndigo. Kevin was here. E6 was here. Nephil's wife was here. And everyone else that I cannot see the name of right now. Thank you for coming. Even Shami. Glenn always here. You have to. You are bound by being a mod. So even if you even if you can't be here, you still need to be here. There's no excuses.
I set the scales, I cut the thread. I decide which gods are dead.